2024 BMW 5 Series debuts with up to 590 HP for electric i5 M60. Brimming with tech, the new 5ER automatically changes lanes if you look in the side mirrors. It's only been a month since Mercedes unveiled the 2024 E-Class and BMW is ready to fight back. Say hello to the revamped 5 Series, internally known by its G60 code name. Available globally with gasoline, diesel, plug-in hybrid, and fully electric powertrains, the luxury sedan should have something for everyone. Well, except for a V8-powered version since the M550i is a no-show, at least for the time being. Spy shots and teaser images have painted an accurate picture of what to expect from the design. The key word here is evolutionary since BMW refrained from adopting the controversial styling cues of the 7 Series, X7, and XM. According to the company's head of design, Domagoj Tokek, the intent was to create the most elegant BMW. The statement was made at a private unveiling of the new 5ER prior to today's world premiere. Have they succeeded? You'll be the judge of that. In the meantime, it's worth pointing out Tokek told us the design team didn't play it safe as a reaction to people blaming us for the appearance of the XM or 7 Series. He went on to say people buying those larger cars are expressive, status-oriented customers who want to show off their prized possessions, whereas the typical 5 Series buyer desires something more conservative. Consequently, there's no gigantic grille flanked by split headlights. Tokek describes the car's design as being almost more Italian than BMW's before. You can't necessarily tell from these official images, but the new 5 Series has significantly grown in size. It has been stretched by 3.4 inches to 199.2 in, 5,060 mm, while its width has increased by 1.3 inches to 74.8 in, 1,900 mm. With BMW engineering the car to accommodate a battery pack for the i5, it had to be lifted by 1.4 inches to 59.6 in, 1,515 mm. Rear seat legroom should be even better now that the wheelbase has been elongated by 0.8 inches to 117.9 in, 2,995 mm. The drag coefficient is 0.23. While the exterior is not a complete departure from the old model, the interior has been fully redesigned. BMW has implemented its dual-screen setup but with a twist, as the new 5 Series uses the xdrive 8.5 shared with the recently introduced i7 M70. It promises to deliver a more intuitive user interface with quick select functionality that consists of grouped shortcuts on the home screen without having to navigate through submenus. The screen size is unchanged compared to other models, as you still get a 12.3-inch driver's display and a 14.9-inch touchscreen. Cargo capacity is 18.4 cubic feet, 520 liters, for the ICE and PHEV versions, and 17.3 cu-foot, 490 liters, for the EV. If folding the 40 hours 20 minutes and 40 seconds rear bench still doesn't provide you with the necessary volume, the more practical 5 Series Touring will go on sale in Europe next spring with all types of powertrains. Speaking of what's under the hood, the 5 Series lineup will kick off in the United States with the base 530i. It has a turbocharged 2.0-liter gasoline engine producing 255 HP and 295 lb-ft, or 7 HP and 38 lb-ft more than before. The 4-pot mill sends power to the rear wheels and helps the 530i hit 60 miles per hour in 5.9 seconds. At an additional cost, the 530i xdrive cuts the sprint time by a tenth of a second. Next up is the 540i, available only with all-wheel drive. Its 3.0-liter, inline-6 engine has been massaged to deliver 375 HP and 384 lb-ft, or an additional 40 HP and 52 lb-ft. For a brief period, it delivers 398 lb-ft thanks to the mild hybrid technology to lower the 0 to 60 miles per hour time to just 4.5 seconds. If you're ready to make the switch to an EV, the i5 comes in xdrive 40 and M60 flavors. The former has a single motor mounted at the rear, good for 335 HP and 295 lb-ft, 317 lb-ft with overboost, to hit 60 miles per hour in 5.7 seconds before reaching an electronically capped 120 miles per hour. The latter uses a dual motor setup with a meaty 590 HP and 549 lb-ft, 605 lb-ft with overboost. This electric M performance variant hits 60 miles per hour from a standstill in as little as 3.7 seconds and continues to accelerate until an electronic limiter kicks in at 143 miles per hour. Both zero-emission 5ER models share a battery pack with a usable capacity of 84.3 kWh. BMW estimates the RWD model will do 295 miles on a single charge, while the more potent AWD should cover 256 miles. Full details about the two electric 5 Series models can be found at our sister website, xdrive. The G60 represents BMW's first production model to support lane changes with eye activation. You just look in one of the side mirrors and let the car do all the work for you. Okay, it's not as simple as that, since the 5 Series must be equipped with the optional Driving Assistant Professional, which includes the Highway Assistant that operates at speeds of up to 85 miles per hour. Eye activation only works when a lane change is suggested by the car, with the driver confirming the move by looking in the corresponding rear-view mirror. This will give BMW owners one more reason not to use the turn signal stock. This 8th generation 5ER is also the first BMW to be offered with a fully vegan interior. Speaking of the cabin, the standard slit and tilt moonroof can be optionally replaced with a panoramic roof that boosts the viewing area by nearly 90%, spanning nearly the entire surface of the roof. The 5 Series will have its global market launch in October. In the US, the 530i starts at $57,900, followed by the 530i xDrive at $60,200 and the 540i xDrive at $64,900. The i5 xDrive 40 retails from $66,800 while the i5 M60 can be had from $84,100. All prices exclude the $995 destination and handling fees. It's worth noting that the 540i xDrive will arrive slightly later since production won't start until November. BMW USA mentions a plug-in hybrid version will be introduced at some point in 2024.